again at the end of the season. Boat, are you interested in this one? Right?
Straight up train, I'm taking over me.
I'll bet. And if I had all the money, we could just cast the boats down, because I think yours would be a good starter boat for me. You good like entry into this. Yeah. See, then we keep them both in the family. I like your boat.
It just has barely does the job.
Yeah, but see, I feel like a less powerful boat would be good for me to start out with. I really like skiing behind your boat. It's got like a nice gentle pull. Yeah, the wake is a little sharper, but I've kind of figured out how to position my ski on it now so that it's not an issue, so I can slice through it. Yep. I know. I know it in theory, it's just doing it in practice. But Facebook started showing me these ads for like balance boards and things. Yeah. Where it's like a board that sits on a pole or on a little like cylindrical roller. And you balance on it kind of like, like you're surfing or like you're wakeboarding. I was looking at those going, is that just a gimmick, or is that something that could actually help me build the skills I need? Yeah, these look like they wobble quite a bit. There was a really cool one that I was looking at that you can adjust where the little frame pieces sit underneath, so you can kind of adjust how much wobble you get.
Just like skiing, when you're doing things, you're pushing into the edge, so you're always leaning. Something that balance board would be no motion, so everything would always, all the forces would be straight down.
Oh, that makes sense. So yeah, I thought about it, but I'm like, I don't know. I think they're more for surfing, probably, which kind of makes sense if you don't have a rope to hold on to. Yeah, and skiing too. So yeah, I don't know if one of those would necessarily help me very much. And they're kind of expensive too. Like the good ones. So, I don't know.
So this is 640. Maybe this is everything I do, I try to do symmetrically left and right, so we can like lean over.
Oh yeah, the new, yeah.
So I did that one and we can do our method.
Really?
Just to learn how to do it. And so one day we went to do wheel bowling and I'm like, why can we bowl as good as I can? Left-handed as good as right-handed. Oh my god, it was not the same at all. I sucked. It was like, stop trying.
That's funny.
Like that.
write left-handed too?
So here's my thing about that. They sort of softly, but what I realized is writing left-handed it's a really bad thing. Your hands over the lettering. It's actually inferior to bending together.
Oh, because you move from left to right?
So it's not good. So I didn't put much effort into that. But what I can do, as can everybody else, and this is one of my examples, I can type left-handed, right-handed equally, as can everybody else. So my point is, it's all about the amount of hours that you put into it. And your left hand is no smoother than your right hand. It's fully capable of doing. You can't tell your left hand is worse than your right hand when you type, right?
Yeah?
Everybody can do it.
That's
So
true. It's the same.
matter of doing it. That's one of my good examples.
I like that.
Snowballs, left and right-handed.
Mhm.
I can throw a little further right-handed. I'm pretty accurate in my yard. I throw at trees and stuff. We went to Vegas. We went to a arcade. And we, one of the things I did was bowling. Some clowns. A speed thing. I was pretty accurate. I got the center thing almost all the time.
Wow. I'm impressed. With both hands?
Because I
Wow.
can throw axes left and right. I only tried it once, but I can do it.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
It's really just a matter of having the right coordinate.
Practice.
I should be able to teach myself how to do something left-handed if I know how to do it right-handed. I know everything about this. I just have to teach myself what the right steps are. So it's kind of a lesson in teaching. You can't teach yourself. I can do somebody else.
That's really cool. But it's funny you say that because in a lot of dance things like pole and aerial, you have one side that's stronger than others. There are certain moves I can do better on one side and certain moves I do better on the other side. But yeah, a lot of teachers, like they'll have you do like some really hard complicated sequence and you get it and they're like, okay, now do it on the other side. And everyone's like, because in the beginning, like things feel awkward and you can't really do them on either side. So if you start doing things on both sides, you learn and you get comfortable. Whereas most people tend to prefer one side or the other. Yeah. Although with aerial, I will say for me, because of injuries and body limitations, there are certain things that I physically only have the range of motion or the strength to do on one side but not the other. Because my right shoulder is messed up, so certain things I can't do just because I can't bend my arm that way. Yep, that's true. Well, when I first came back to skiing last year, I ski right foot forward, and that's the side I broke. So I briefly tried to switch to see if I could ski left foot forward instead. Because then, my right foot would be in the toe plate, so if I fell, I figured like it would just come right out, there's nothing pulling on it. Whereas having my right foot in the binding, when I fell, it would pull on it a little bit and it hurt. So I tried to go left forward, but I did not have the strength in my right leg because you need to be able to use that back leg when you're standing up. And I just didn't have the strength to stand up with my right leg and back. So I went back to right foot forward.
But if you would have dedicated a year to it, you certainly could have pulled it out.
Yeah.
No, in a wakeboard, I can't switch as good as on a regular either, but I try to do them both, but they're never as good.
Yeah, and
I don't spend as much time skiing now.
Yep. And you jump just going from right to, or no, you start on your going left to right, right? Yeah.
And go the other way.
sides. Because sometimes it's just because of just physically like where things are located. Like, all right, I need it. Like, I'm standing here and I need to throw the snow over there. Sometimes it makes sense to do, right. Sometimes it makes sense to do it on the left.
Exactly. Same with my screwdrivers and stuff like that.
Oh,
There's a time when your other hand is easier.
okay. I don't work with screwdrivers that much, but that does make sense. There are times when, yeah. Whoa. Where did those come from? Oh. Oh, he just has them on his forehead. He keeps like adjusting the glasses or wiping them off, putting them up, putting them down. Every time if I'm looking through the camera, I'm like, wait, was that a signal or the goggles? Okay, he's ready.